My name is Debbie Carney, and this panel is about MommyBloggers and how they are changing the face of affiliate marketing a little bit. I would like to introduce my panelists today. We have Kim Rowley from Shopping Bookmarks, and Carrie, I'm going to let you say your own last name.
Carrie Rocha.
And Carrie has several sites, and we have Wendy Limauge and Heather Sokol. Okay, got it. I say a lot, so just don't hold that against me. We decided to put this panel together earlier this year when, first of all, some people said that there weren't enough women speaking at conferences, and also personally, our affiliate marketing group started working with a lot of mommy bloggers to send out products for review, and we realized that a lot of moms had a lot of valuable traffic, and they weren't all using affiliate marketing the same way that most affiliate marketers started out. And also that a lot of them didn't know how to do it the other way. They didn't know how to do it the way most traditional affiliate marketers started out, because they started out as bloggers first and foremost, and then decided to try and monetize their traffic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have each of the girls introduce themselves and tell a little bit about their websites and how they got started, and I'd like to start with Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim Rowley, and I've been doing affiliate marketing since 1998. Started with a coupon code site, started as a hobby, and just kind of grew from there. I knew, hey, I can make money doing this. And I now have over 100 different domain names in different niches. I have a shoe blog, a celebrity blog, and it's fun. I love what I do every day. I've been at every affiliate conference so far.
And you got started because you saw a need. You had preemie twins.
I started preemie twins, and that was basically more of an out for me. I found other parents of preemie twins and just communicated with them, and preemie twins is still alive today.
And that turned into a marketing blog when you realized that you had products that you found that you wanted to share with other moms. And they needed to go shopping, so you figured out that you could do...
Yep, I had like preemie diapers, because preemie diapers are hard to find, preemie clothes are hard to find, matching twin clothes are hard to find, so there was a need, and I fulfilled it.
Cool. Carrie?
Thank you. I'm Carrie Rocha. My website is pocketyourdollars.com, and I started it in middle of March last year. And I live in the Minneapolis area and realized that there wasn't a blog that was a deal, frugal living blog run by a mom blogger in my market, and decided to step up and fill that need. Had no idea that anyone made money on a website. It wasn't even in my mind. By day, my career had been in the nonprofit sector, and I've been the chief operating officer for a Minneapolis-based nonprofit. And I looked at, as time has gone on, at my website similarly to the way I look at a nonprofit. You know, first I had a mission, which was really to help people reduce expense in a journey to financial freedom. My family had gotten out of debt, you know, doing a number of different things that I now talk about on my blog, but doing the mission first, and then figuring out, like Deb had said, after the fact, how to monetize it. And what I think has been interesting for me is I've just had to learn as I go. One day it occurred to me to hover on someone else's link, and I noticed it wasn't a direct link, and then I Googled what that was, and then ended up at Commission Junction, and it sort of started to open my eyes that, oh my, things that I want to talk about, I may be able to make money while I do that. So that's a little bit about it, but also I will say I consider myself very new to all of this, and you know, if you want to work with any mommy bloggers, you really want to keep that in mind, that this is something I'm learning as I go from networking with other bloggers. And so I was at the meat market saying, just talk to me like I'm a kindergartner. I need to know how to do this, where to do it, how to find it. I'll see a deal and I'll go to the company's main site and I just look in the footer for, you know, a partner or affiliate link. And if I don't see it there, I might Google, you know, such and such company, affiliate, and if I can't find it, I'll probably just run it without an affiliate link, but I spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to promote the things that different merchants have to offer.
Great. Wendy?
I agree. Ditto. My name is Wendy Limauge, and I've been online since 1993. It's a long time. Me and Bill Gates, we, you know, and Al Gore, we invented the internet, but they like to take the credit for it. It's not right. And I was a computer trainer and consultant and had my own business, known as the Computer Lady. I'm still there, thecomputerladyonline.com. Was a web designer. It's not very pretty right now. It's one of my, what I call butt ugly sites, and they do make money. So I also have a business, and our business was not doing well in 2008, and we have a wholesale business. So I was looking for ways to make money, and I also have a hobby. I enter sweepstakes, and I win lots of prizes, and I started a blog to teach people how to win sweepstakes, because every year I win about between $10,000 and $20,000 in prizes every year. So I started writing that, and it kind of took off, and now I have about 10,000 readers on that site. But so now I earn a full-time living as a blogger. My husband was able to quit his job, and we bought health insurance about 2 or 3 months ago. So I'm looking to double my income this year is what I'm doing. And I've gone now from being a computer instructor to a web designer, business owner, sweepstakes guru, and now I'm back to being a trainer because I started a new site where I'm teaching moms how to blog and actually how to make money blogging. So it's like full circle back. And I don't have little kids. I've been married about 30 years, December 31st, actually. And my kids are grown. My oldest is 31, and my youngest is 23, and I have 2 grandkids. So I still write about products. You know, I do reviews similar to what they do on one of my sites, my swag site, and I write about deals on that site. So what I've done is I've broken them up. I'm more like the Kim's personality. I have about 30 blogs. And each one has a specific personality. Instead of grouping them all into one, that's a lot of mom bloggers, like they'll have one blog and they'll have different tabs for the different topics. I just break them down into different blogs and have, you know, because it seems to be easier to make money, for me anyway, because the ads can be very specific to that niche. So I'll be quiet now. Go.
Very cool. All right. Wendy. Or Heather, sorry.
My name is Heather Sokol, and I have actually been blogging for about 7 or 8 years. My personal blog, Just Heather, is kind of where I got involved in that aspect of it, and I do not monetize that blog at all. It's just a place for me to be me and kind of track the progress as I learn how to be a grown-up. But I have on the side run a website for the last 6 years called feedindy.com, which I relaunched over the summer nationwide because it was very specific to the Indiana area. Relaunched it as Inexpensively, have kind of collaborated with some frugal bloggers like Carrie in other areas as the Inexpensively network. So at inexpensively.com is where I have just kind of begun to learn how to monetize. And so I'm somewhere in the middle where I have the 2 separate blogs, but really am just going about it backwards, where it's just all about the content and trying to find a way to, hey, now that I have all of these people here, how can I make some money off of it?
That's great. So one of the common themes that mom bloggers have, and bloggers in general, is that you all started your blog and your presence online because you had something that you wanted to share with people, and then you realized that you had enough traffic coming and you found that there were some links that you could lead to products, and all of a sudden, wow, I can make some money with this. So going with the theme of how mommy bloggers are changing affiliate marketing, most mom bloggers get products in to review, and most traditional affiliate marketers never have the product in hand first. They just go to a site, find the products. Kim, that's more how you started, where you found the products online. You didn't necessarily have them send you products for review.
Right, I do. On shoppingbookmarks.com was my first site where I listed all of the hot deals of the day, more of a deal site, coupon code site. And it started I never go out and ask companies to send me stuff. They'll call and email me and want to send me stuff, and I don't always review it. I do the whole FTC disclosure thing that I did receive it free.
Right,
If I do
and if
get
there's
it.
something you don't like, they just don't get a review.
Right. I did
So-
have when I was building my new house, I had a lot of companies send me stuff for my new house, and then they wanted me to write about it, and I'll say, well, I didn't like it. Do you still want me to write about it? And no.
So that's another good topic, is that the FTC disclosure has affected both mom bloggers and traditional affiliate marketers in the way that you need to let people know you're making money from your links or you got something for free. But as I've seen on almost every review site, it says exactly what you said. You know, yes, I got this for free, but if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be recommending it to you. So, you know, it's an unbiased opinion.
Can I just say one of
Sure.
the things that I have felt, if you want to pardon the sort of religious nature of the analogy, I sometimes think about my blog sort of like a church, not from a religious perspective, but from a sense of sort of feeling responsibility of the stewardship of the people who read my site, if you can understand what I mean, that it's
Yes.
about relationships. And I feel like if I were to tell them something, that, you know, they would go and make a decision or go do something and it would really be detrimental or against what I've said really the purpose is or the value that they'll find, that would really grate on me and would hinder the trust, you know, and be a breaking of the trust that I've established with the readership. And so I've really struggled, even where affiliate links are concerned, about disclosure. And I've opted for something I think that is pretty non-traditional, and I have a disclosure statement, of course, on my site, but on any post where I have an affiliate link, I have in fine print at the bottom that the post contains an affiliate link with a link back to the disclosure statement. And I've actually found that for my readers have really appreciated that, and it hasn't eroded any of my earnings at all, but has, I think, instead helped strengthen the relationship. And I've gotten feedback from folks that have said, I appreciate reading on your site because I know when it is that a link, you know, that you might be making money on it, where in other places I don't know. Is this really their opinion or not? Or is this something that they're, you know, promoting just because if I click on it, they'll make some money?
Right, and that's a really good point, because most bloggers in general have a really loyal readership, and you don't want to violate that trust by putting up a link to a scammy offer or something that's going to make them not want to come back to your site. You're all about the repeat visitors. You know, you each have a community that wants to be on your site for a specific reason.
Exactly. Well, I would just think that it goes back to, I'm the same way, but, you know, a step further with, I don't like to put any offers on my site unless I'm familiar with it and have tried it, because you never know what's going to come up. And I feel like I have a responsibility to the community that I've developed on my site to be sure that what I'm sharing with them is something that I would want to purchase myself. So as far as the product reviews, I don't even just do, most of my product reviews are actually specifically under a feature that I run every week called Tried It Tuesday, where I have to have tried it to be able to even share it in that
Right.
particular section, because I just feel like that loyalty to my readers as well as just to the paycheck. So that's
Right. And Wendy, when people come to your site, they know that your sweepstakes, you know that they're good ones, they're not just...
Right. The sweepstakes I post on my site are all legitimate sweepstakes, and I don't make money off of anything on my post, because it's very hard to find a sweepstakes that's actually related to an affiliate program. A few will do it, but I have ads, and I embed them all over the place. They're on the sidebar, embedded above the post. I make money off of AdSense, and that's actually my #1 moneymaker. I know SEO and I know how to get traffic, so I know how all that works, you know, with the AdSense. But I totally agree with what they're talking about, because I have this great story about how my daddy, who's 87 years old, came to my site, and he was reading it, and he clicked on some ad that was on Google, and now he's blaming me for all the junk mail that he gets because he signed up for something. He didn't read the small print, the fine print, and the readers will not read the fine print, and then I know it's not our responsibility for them to read it, but they come back to us and say, well, why am I getting this, and why is my credit card being charged? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know. So then I go and I kind of censor what I put, and you can also, you know, block things that pop up in Google. So I've done some of that. And one thing I've done on my site, the MommyBloggers guide, is where I teach moms how to blog. I did a survey of mom bloggers, and I asked them the same question to see what they had to say. It was really good, and I just had a couple of things that I wanted to say about that, and if I could find it here. They have the same problem with, they don't want anything that looks scammy, and they don't want something that requires that the reader has to fill out a lot of offers to get the item. Because one thing, a lot of us post about how to get a freebie, you know, like somebody will offer a freebie on Facebook for the first 50,000 people. And that's a real legitimate free offer. And then somebody wants me to promote an affiliate program that it says, go get 2 boxes of free cereal. And I can tell you the company, but I'm not going to tell you right now. But they want you to fill out 10 pages of offers before you actually get the cereal. And by that time, they've gotten the reader's email and possibly their credit card. They may have signed up for an offer because they didn't read that fine print again, you know, and that's things that are towards the scammy side that a lot of moms, you know, that was like a big thing. We don't want those type of offers that make us look bad.
I think that Wendy has an excellent point in that your readers feel a relationship with you as well. And so when they try an offer, or if they go and they purchase something through your affiliate links and they didn't like it, then you get the email, not just the company that they purchased it from, because they feel like that was personally recommended by their friend, and they want to know, you know, they want you to know that it wasn't what.
And they're
they thought
also
it was
going to
gonna be.
tell their friends that, you know, oh, don't pay attention, or you better look a little bit harder before you go do anything on Heather's website. So the caveat then for merchants or for networks that have offers is to, when you're trying to get involved with the Mommy Blogger community, make sure that you keep things simple and try to get offers that are really I mean, everybody does try to get the legitimate offers, but there's just, you know, try to keep it simple. You know, try to keep them, you know, to a nice form lead, and, you know, leave the more complex things to the traditional affiliate marketers that don't care if someone from their site falls into a pit. Not to say that traditional affiliate marketers are doing things poorly, but there's like a different kind of mindset. A lot of traditional affiliate marketers aren't out there to build a community. They are out there just to SEO links or PPC links and get people to the offers that make the money. So what the mom bloggers are doing is forcing the networks and the merchants to create more value-added offers that they can promote comfortably, and then they'll run with you. You know, if you give them something that's really good, really valuable, they'll push it out to their members, and then their members will virally push it out to other people. So.
One other thing I was going to say, that on all of my blog posts, or almost all of them, I ask a question at the end. You know, I just had an affiliate link, you know, or something that I had seen that I thought was a really good deal for a product I had been watching before I knew affiliate marketing existed. And I then figured out they had an affiliate link, and this offer came up, and I promoted it, but I hadn't tried it. And where Heather was saying, you know, she tries it, I will just ask a question at the end and say, have you used this product? Have you used this company? What do you think? And so I've often thought, gosh, if I were the merchant, I would be reading some of what is being talked about online, because I can find things out sometimes, I think, faster maybe than what you may hear, because I hear from folks, oh, this or that, or I've had these kinds of issues or these kinds of problems, and that influences heavily whether or not I repeat you know, an offer with a merchant. And so I've had situations where I've decided I've just run something once and it's gotten like the kibosh from my community, and I don't do it again. But other ones where I've heard, hey, this is great, and then I push them out every single time I can, because I know that the readers love them and find value in them.
Asking a question is a great way to build your community, because they're going to come back and leave a comment for you.
Right. And that's, again, another difference between traditional affiliate marketers and mom bloggers, and how mom bloggers are getting people to rethink what they're doing, is that you want interactivity. Your value add is that you vet your offers, and that you ask for feedback, and that you pay attention to the feedback. You don't just ask for it for the value of just, you know, just saying, and then ignoring what you get back. It's also really good for merchants to use MommyBloggers for little market research tests. You know, if you send a MommyBlogger something for review, and even if she's an affiliate for you, you know, you've got yourself an affiliate and you've got this little group where they're gonna give you feedback about what they liked about your product or didn't like about your product, or what you would like changed. So now, do any of you do giveaways?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody
Sometimes.
does giveaways. And those are basically more of a traffic driver, or is that, how does?
I do it as a traffic driver. I have sponsors sponsor it, and I prefer that they send the prize directly to the winner so that I don't
Yeah.
have to be the middleman and do that. And then I usually use affiliate links. For instance, I think last week I had Elf Cosmetics donate a prize. I use my affiliate links for Elf Cosmetics and then give them extra entries for becoming a fan on Facebook, another entry if they will Twitter it, another entry for leaving a comment. So it just helps build your traffic, and then you can submit
Sometimes-
that giveaway to contest sites to run with it. And I mean, you can get thousands of visitors a day from it.
Yes, sometimes I'm even surprised at some of the smallest giveaways that will
Yeah.
drive major traffic. Just,
Yes,
you
if
know,
it's a
I think-
shiny thing,
Yeah.
you know, a shiny fun thing,
Look,
even if
shiny
it's
thing, go
only
this way.
$10 or something, people want it, and they, you know, they
Well, they'll
wanna
fight
comment
over a
on it.
CD, you know.
Pardon me?
But larger items do well, but,
Right.
Go to the meat market and get some free stuff.
yeah, they give it away.
Say,
Well, and again, this is another note to merchants, that you're used to affiliates just coming and asking you for a commission bump. Well, you know, instead, start paying attention to your affiliates and maybe reaching out to them and offering them a product to review. And you can set some specific guidelines to the types of sites that you're willing to send a product to. You know, I mean, obviously a product that's $1,000, you're not going to send out to, you know, somebody with a PR1 website that gets 200 uniques a day, but you can target very well the people that you think would be able to be a good fit for a giveaway. And if you have an inexpensive product, just consider that a marketing cost to just send some out to some targeted affiliates, see how it goes, and then reach out to more of your affiliate base and offer them some things in addition for interactive reviews.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
A common kind of rule of thumb, at least in my experience, and you gals can answer, is if I were to host a giveaway, that whatever I would be giving away, if I'm going to give away something, that I would also personally receive that same thing.
Oh, yes.
So
That-
just
that's
know
a big
that
deal.
as your sort of rule of
Right.
thumb. If you're like, well, what do I do for the person who's hosting it? Just whatever it is that they're going to give away, give them one as well.
You
Yeah.
mentioned like the interactive reviews, and I think that that's part of it too. It's not just good for traffic, it's good for conversation, because usually the entry is typically a comment, and I will ask
Right.
a question for, like right now on my site, I'm giving away a jar of organic coconut oil, and it's kind of a very simple product, but one of the questions is visit their free website for recipes and come back and tell me what recipe you would like to try if you win this. And so it's really good to see how they would use the product and what they're
Right.
thinking
Again,
about
market research.
the item.
And what's happening also is companies are skipping the affiliate programs, and they're coming directly to us to promote their products, and we do it for free most of the time. We'll write a post about, like, Old Navy is a big one. They'll come to us directly and ask us to promote their sales, and then they'll want to do a giveaway. They're like also notoriously bad for not offering you anything to do
I
the
don't do it
post.
for free.
And, you know, and now I'm starting to charge to do things like that because, you know, it takes time to actually run the giveaway and write the post and draw the winners and contact the winners and then make sure the winners are happy if they don't get their prize. And, but we make nothing on that because, you know, we're not making any money through affiliate.
Right.
So they're skipping you guys a lot of times and just coming directly to us because I don't know about.
Because you're cheap.
Well, we're very. I don't know about that, but
So,
but
you know-
but I've learned I'm not cheap anymore.
Right, exactly.
But
so
with
why
all
don't
the,
you use your Old Navy affiliate link?
well, but I haven't been able to find them. I guess that's the
They're
thing.
on
That's
CJ.
another thing. That was
They're
another
on
thing in
Commission
my
Junction.
poll. Yeah, that was another thing in my poll. There's someone suggested and said we would love to have affiliate links to like Target and Walmart and Old Navy, and
They're
we're already
out there.
promoting them.
But they're
And
turning down the mommy bloggers.
yeah,
Okay,
but
well,
one of the
they need
things
to
that I'm
listen to
finding
this and find
too-
out what they're losing.
Yes, one of the things that I'm finding though, on the flip side of that is if I get turned down when I just do, click apply and I get the auto or the next day, the declined application, I just go in and I email them and I say, hey, why did you do this? This is my site. This is what I was planning to do with your
Right.
product. What do you think? And then a lot of times the next day, sorry, we missed you and it's approved.
there was one on share sale I got turned down for, and I'm like, is 10,000 readers not enough?
Right.
I wish I had better guidelines
I
too
know.
for
It's
what
like,
they're
what are
looking
you looking
for,
for?
or what it is that I have in my settings that's causing them
Right.
to
Right.
not want to work with mommy bloggers.
No, no, no,
Right.
they're losing out though, that's for sure.
Well, and to go along with your point, Wendy, if you promote them anyway, even though they didn't put you in the affiliate program, that's why they do that.
Right, no,
know?
I'll do it once.
Right.
I give you a free thing once. But
Right.
the other thing is, I don't know how you have it set up, but everything I write on my blog automatically goes to my Twitter account, and then it automatically goes to Facebook. So I have like 7,000 people follow me on Twitter, and I have about 1,200 on Facebook right now. But so it's a huge exposure. And then I have all my sites are interlinked, and so I have a lot of traffic, and
You're giving away a lot of
it's going all over the places. And then the people on Facebook, they'll send it out to their friends, and the same thing with Twitter, they'll retweet whatever I've
Right.
written.
Carrie?
And I was going to say in that line, I have had affiliate networks say to me, send emails or sort of the blanket email saying, this such and such offer cannot be promoted on Twitter or on Facebook. And I kind of laugh when I get it, and I think, don't they realize this is the age of social media? And I've written them back. One time I did, and then I just wrote back and said, when I post on my blog, it automatically goes to Twitter and Facebook unless I do work to stop it, and I'm not going to do that. And so I just want you to know I'm not going to be able to run your offers. And so as you're thinking about what stipulations you might put on the offers that you have, keep that in mind that all of those social media platforms are interconnected, and it's actually work to stop it from happening. It's all automatic.
Right,
Right,
and then
and I actually have a point for you. Now, what those restrictions usually are is to have a link directly to the merchant. If you have a link directly to your blog, that's actually okay. So you can double check with them
I was going to
first.
say, they didn't write me back and say.
You can double check with them first
Do you
because
use Twitter feed?
it's the same thing as using direct-to-merchant AdWords. A lot of merchants restrict that, and they're also adding now direct-to-merchant links from Twitter, Facebook, and all these other social media platforms. However, if you're using the social media to drive the traffic to your website and then to the merchant, that's acceptable.
And then the
I
problem
would
with
say
that,
99% of the time.
The problem with that though is that our users are then taking the link and copying and pasting
Right,
it to
but
Twitter
they're
and
still going
Facebook.
they're still going to your,
Not always.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they'll pull the link that we shared and then post it to their Facebook status. This deal is here, use this coupon code, and they post it directly, and that causes problems.
I think everybody is still trying to figure this
Trying
all
to find a
out,
way.
and they just want to make sure someone isn't abusing the system. And I think in your case, if you got a complaint from a merchant, you could explain to them that, well, it went viral. Are you upset that you made more money? So, that's that kind of thing.
And then they'll provide us with flash ads and say you can't use a text link within a post.
Who in
And-
the world told you that?
Oh, you get CBS.
Really?
CBS does that all the time.
Wow.
And you can't put you need a text link for every single thing you're promoting.
Because a lot of times I just talk about it very organically if I'm discussing, what I'm going to do next. Or, for example, the CVS photo link is a really good example because I do a lot of, right after I get back from a vacation, I'll talk about all the pictures that I need to print and here are all the great places that I found to do it, and then use all the affiliate links. And so you could talk about it very organically so the text links are
Right, CBS you'd have to put in the sidebar. You couldn't put it in your post
Yeah, I don't include that.
Right.
because flash links don't always, flash.
Again, it's the market is shifting a little bit, and I think merchants and big box companies don't know what to do with mommy bloggers, and they've thrown you in this bucket, and they haven't figured out yet that you really are true marketers and that word of mouth marketing is worth more than almost anything else in the world.
They do have to realize that we are not working for free anymore.
Exactly, exactly. And even though there are new bloggers coming up that will work for free for a couple of months, you know, they need to realize that the value is that you guys have established communities. You're the new breed of loyalty websites. You know, without the incentive that you're offering is just the contests and the giveaways and, you know, that type of thing.
Yep. Help somebody win a car, they are loyal for life.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 people won cars to my site.
I want to take a minute. Do you guys out there, how many of you are affiliates? How many of you are merchants? Oh, great. If you would like, why don't we take a few questions? There's a microphone in the middle. If you could go over to the microphone, that would help us immensely because they're video taping it, so we'll be able to hear you. So go on back to the mic and ask our moms some questions. Wait, he's going to turn it on. It's not on.
Hello.
There we go.
So I'm Felicia Scalone. I'm with a company called Clickin' Kids, and we're really new to like the mommy blog, well, blogging in general, but obviously we have online educational products for children. It's an online delivered reading and spelling program, and we'd like to work with the mommy bloggers, but we don't. How do we find you? Is there a network that specifically, like, is there a network that's just like mommy bloggers that we can get signed up with to reach you guys, or like, how would you recommend us finding you?
There are some networks. I mean,
Blogger is probably the biggest. Blog, HER.com.
Okay.
and there's a Mom Blog Network. But really, we're just, if you stumble on one, you'll find her blog roll, and she's got all of the other moms that she works with and trusts, and then those moms will have a larger network, and it's just a big spider web. You'll find us.
Because we all work together. We promote each other.
Which is a point that I actually forgot to bring up. This is a huge difference between mom bloggers and traditional affiliate marketers. Mom bloggers all promote each other. They all link to each other. They all talk about each other's giveaways.
And we all write the same thing.
They all,
But
you
it
know,
works.
they share their traffic. They, you know, they talk to each other and they get information from each other, and they really do support each other and help each other out. So like she said, if you stumble upon the first one, you know, you find the first blog, and you can probably do a search for, you know, learning
kid
reviews,
blogs, yeah.
you know, and or
Or if you
know,
just follow us on Twitter, there's, you know, you'll see. You can
Follow
just
any mommy blogger on
right,
Twitter.
and then they are all attached to everyone else, and that's how I found everybody.
So.
And we have
you
our
had
own
a question,
convention
but you
too,
don't want to go to the
conference.
microphone? If anybody has a question, just come on up to the microphone so that we can just kind of.
I'm just curious how much of each of your revenue comes, not the amount, but the percentage, comes from affiliate versus Google AdSense versus whatever that third bucket is. If you
All right,
could just
let's
share
start
the
with Kim.
percent,
We'll
that would
go
be
down
great.
the line.
The majority of mine is affiliate, just because I've started through the networks, like CJ, Share Sale, Link Share.
And do you use AdSense as a?
I do use AdSense. I also use Chiquita for my search engine traffic. I do okay with that. ShopSense, Contour. I use quite a few
Right.
different
Okay, so
things,
you're-
but the affiliate is my main source of income.
And I would say about, at this point, and I hope to adjust a little bit, about half is probably from ad networks and about 30% from affiliate. And then I have another sort of side thing that's interesting, I think, about mom bloggers and the relationships. I do financial wellness trainings at corporations. I live in Minneapolis, and we have a lot of Fortune 500 companies. So like later this week, I'll be at General Mills teaching their employees how to, you know, save money, and I do a lot of TV appearances and things. And so the remaining portion of my revenue is generated from all of that.
I'm a geek, and the first thing I won online as a blogger was the Pro Blogger book, you know, the 6-figure blog, and so I've learned under them, and so I know SEO, and about 70% I make as AdSense, and then it's affiliate marketing, and now I'm starting to sell direct ads. And, yeah.
Mine is probably pretty close at 50-50 between some of my ad networks and some of my affiliate marketing. And then I have just a small percentage of direct sale ads from primarily local companies. So that's the way mine works.
And a lot of mom bloggers, something for all of you to remember is that a lot of mom bloggers are using AdSense and ad networks, and Chitika is a great example of something that they should all be using. But they haven't been introduced to product marketing as much, and they're going to kind of need their hands held and have, if you're a merchant that can provide a product that they need and you can give them an easy way to create their links, help them make some custom creatives, give them some bullet point content that they can turn into posts for you, you're going to be able to help the mom blogger community as a whole start to monetize using affiliate networks and not just using AdSense or Chitika or things like that.
I've been playing around with the different IZEA companies. There's Social Spark and Pay-Per-Post. Then they also have Spons. Is it Sponzi? Where they actually do the whole guest post. All you have to do is copy, paste, and get paid. And easy enough for me. As long as I'm not going to do it just to get the money, though. I'm going to make sure that that article is relevant to the certain topic. Like it has to be, if it's on my Preemie Twin site, I want it to be something about babies or something on the topic.
And that's another good point. Not only do they share links with each other, but you guest post for each other. Yes. There are, among the community, you'll find other people that can post for you in your topic, and then they get a link back to their own website, and they get authority. And to speak to something that Carrie said, all of these ladies have done public speaking on nothing related to affiliate marketing at all, but related to their blog topics. So they're also becoming authorities. So again, traditional affiliate marketers are, geeks like me. We sit home, we do our stuff on our computer, and we get our links out there, and we don't necessarily go on television to talk about our, local links or things like that.
What's the name of the blog link up email list?
Blogger Link Up. It is bloggerlinkup.com, and it's Kathy Strucker, and she has a wonderful email newsletter that you can sign up for, where if you have a blog and you want to find people to offer guest posts to, you can put in a request for that. If you want to offer your guest posts, you put in a request for that. And also, if you are a merchant that has a product available for review, you can also tell bloggers that, and you can put your requirements in. And then 3 times a week, that goes out to her newsletter list of other bloggers, and you can create wonderful relationships among people that really want to do these types of things.
I've had lots of people guest post for me, and they do it in return because they're going to get a link back to their site on my PR 4 or 5 site back to their link, and it gives me, I want unique content, and so it's given me, it's a win-win for both of us.
Right, very good point, thank you. I forgot about her. And also from the merchant, from the merchant standpoint, I've put in several offers to have products reviewed, and we've gotten 30 or 40 very well-qualified bloggers that have done reviews for us that in turn, a lot of them haven't done affiliate links, so that's just straight SEO links back to us. And again, the market research, because we get the comments and we know how people like the product. Question?
Yes. How much time do each of you spend at your blogging job?
More than 40 hours.
More than 40 hours, yep.
But you have the freedom to get up when you want and work when you want. Stay
I
up
actually
late.
don't spend that much time, but mine is a little bit unique in that I have a blogging network. So I have 8 different contributors who write for our site. So, they spend some of their time, and then all I have to do is polish it up and edit and throw in any affiliate links that they didn't already have of their own and publish. So that makes it a little bit easier on me.
Yeah,
Well, and even when these ladies were coming to this conference, they put out a post to each other that said, okay, how do you manage when you're away for a week? So even though they spend a lot of time every week working, when you need to go to a conference or you have a family event you need to attend, you schedule ahead and you also work with each other to have guest posts go up.
Well, and I have like another blogger blog sitting, you know, so she has rights
Mom
to go
sitting,
in.
I love it.
Yep, so she's blog sitting for me and approving my comments and adding content, and we spend a few hours together, you know, sort of training on that and able, you know, kind of to the point of working together that she's excited to do it and
Because she gets some extra exposure.
Right.
And you have coverage and you don't have to worry about your blog getting, you know, spammed while you're gone.
I think something that's unique about moms and the time that we spend is that we do it just a little bit different. So like I may spend a lot of time, but I do a lot of work from my iPhone at the park or at the library, or I have even I'll take my laptop once a week to Chick-fil-A and let my daughter play in the playground while I use their free Wi-Fi. And there's a bounce house down the street that has free Wi-Fi, so I can pay $5 and let her bounce for 4 hours and wear herself out. And so it's taking me time, but it allows me to be present in my kids' lives, and it's different time. So we don't have where I'm going to work 5 hours a day. I have, okay, she's down for a nap. What can I write for this week? And I can do several at a time.
Yeah, your time is just a lot more flexible. Do you have any other questions out there? No? All you merchants out there and you don't have any questions for the moms? Okay. Kim, do you have any like last minute comments about, you know, how merchants should approach you or how moms should get started?
I'm trying to think of some good information so you can all write it down. Like, we all had lunch beforehand, and none of them had heard of offervault.com. Have you guys heard of OfferVault? So if you're looking for a certain, like you didn't know Walmart had an affiliate program. Type in Walmart, it's going to say, oh, Walmart's at link share. I use that all the time to find out where there's different offers, certain shoe sites, and offer, O-F-F-E-R, vault, VAULT.com. I think you have to sign up first.
I have a couple things from my poll that I ran for the mom bloggers on the site, and over the majority of them use leads, and the majority want more leads, more than the sales or what's the other one? Sorry about that. Sales or impressions or sales, they want leads. Because what it is, you know, the reader clicks and then fills out a form or something, and then you get paid. You don't have to wait. You don't have to worry if they return a product or something.
Well, I think that's what a lot of the mom bloggers were first introduced to. So I think that, you know, being you guys you're all here, where there's a lot of those types of networks, but there's also a lot more product stuff. And I think that just a lot more education to the mom bloggers and a lot more merchants reaching out instead of just the lead networks reaching out.
I think one thing that's important is mom bloggers want to post and publish content that has value to their readers. So if they're just publishing, you know, your bullet points about your product, if you will give them a coupon code that they can run with it, then that just adds immediate value where their readers are going to think, okay, this is what I can get this sale for this week only, and then it's more valuable to both the site and to the community that surrounds it.
And an idea that I've seen work, you know, kind of in the mom blogger community is for a merchant to approach an individual mom blogger, you know, and you can do some things, you know, to check out what kind of traffic there is on that site, but then put an offer, you know, let's say I was working with Kim and I were to work a deal and say, okay, this is a code, you know, a coupon code that she can run, well then, and ask her, can you help promote that? Well, that works. What's in it kind of for the blogger, of course, is all of the links, because then now everybody will run this deal, and whether they use their own affiliate link or not, my blog will all get a link back because they'll all give credit. Thank you, you know, to Carrie for letting me know about this great deal. And then, of course, less experienced bloggers will just copy the code all together with the affiliate link in it. But I know that I've seen that a number of times, and over the holidays there were a couple of offers, and I think if I were a merchant that were wanting to get started specifically, I might try that with a targeted product and have a conversation with one particular blogger and shape something that you thought might work, and then let that blogger help you make it, you know, kind of go viral.
merchants, I want exclusive coupon codes, so when they steal it, I still get commission.
Yeah, they will too.
And that is actually something that traditional marketers want and mommy bloggers want. Everybody wants a coupon code that will track to their own. And actually, here's another idea for a merchant that, you know, if you're trying to convince a mom blogger to be an affiliate, but she isn't really sure if she would be making any money, give her an exclusive coupon code, and then at the end of a couple of weeks, if you've gotten sales from that coupon code, you send her an email and you say, your coupon code generated X number of dollars, you would have made this much money if you were an affiliate. If you sign up, we'll bonus you that money. So if you can show a blogger how she would make money by promoting your product on an ongoing basis, would you be interested? Would, you know, if somebody showed you that you would have made $200 on a, you know, something that you ran for a week?
And when I'm looking at programs to promote, like on CJ, I don't go with the one that pays the highest percentage. I look at the earning per click, because yeah, someone might say, oh, I'm going to pay you 40% on these shoes, but they don't, the sales aren't converting. You got to look at the earning per click.
Right. All right, well, we're just about out of time. We've got a few more minutes, so if there's anybody that has any questions. No one else has any questions? Here we go.
Do any of you have any experience with running printable coupons on your blogs?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I have an entire page.
The question was, do any of you have printable coupons that you run on your blogs?
You know, as primarily a deals blog, I have an entire page of internet printable coupons that I do, and again, those are vetted because there are printable coupons all over the place that are not necessarily legitimate. So I vet all of my coupons, check it with VeriSign before I put it on my website. But I use them both on my coupons page and also within, our site provides grocery deal lists for 8 to 10 stores across the country in like a sortable, searchable database. And we do printable coupons included. So we search for printable coupons and match them up to the store ads every single week. So not only is it you can get printable coupons from this site, but there's the added value of if you print this coupon here right now, you'll be able to save 60% when you buy it at Kroger. So that kind of thing.
And another thing to think about immediately is that if you want to have these ladies run a printable coupon, it's got to be a coupon code that will track back to them, because there's no link being clicked to be able to generate the affiliate commission.
Printable coupons, we get a commission on them.
I think we're talking about manufacturer printable coupons, like
Right.
Smart Source and Coupons and Red Plum. They all
Those
have
already
affiliate
have-
programs that pay per click,
Right, those are
or
just
per
those
printout.
companies.
For printout, oh, okay.
And then
I did not
those,
know that.
and then with that, you know, we were saying we get a lot of the questions back. So if I could tell you how much time I spend on technical assistance, the coupon printer won't work. I can't get it to download. My husband looked at it. I think this thing gave me a virus.
Yeah.
All of those emails come to us, and some of the coupon companies that we run coupons with are much better at answering back the questions than others. And so I've learned some things and can put together kind of an FAQ for some. And unfortunately, I've had some others where I've emailed them, you know, questions that I've gotten where people have had problems and haven't been able to get the response back. But we run them, and then we end up handling a lot of that customer service because the readers think it's us. They don't think it's the merchant. They think it's us putting this
them.
stuff together.
Could be their computer, but it's definitely us.
So that goes back to the trust factor, and you'll like pull that code. You won't let people, you know, people will know that they won't get bad offers from you again.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Fix things all the
all
time.
right, well, ladies, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll go ahead and break a little bit early. So if anybody wants to come up and talk to the ladies individually, you know, thank you for attending, and we'll see you around the conference.
Thanks, guys.